Today we traveled to the farmlands of central Pennsylvania for 2 full days at Hersheypark. Join us as we jam as much action as we can into day 1. Rides, crab fries, and summer skies. All of this and more coming up next.
We're here at Hersheypark in Hershey, Pennsylvania. First time that we've been here. This will be the first 2 days we're going to spend at the park. So plan on doing as many rides as we can. There's a lot of roller coasters here, which I don't know how many we'll be able to do because Adam's not going to be able to go on many of them. But we'll try to get some that are kid friendly and try to go on as many of the other rides as we can. But we're pretty excited. Should be a fun couple of days here. It's hot again. Feels like every time we're at a park, it is blistering hot. So today is no exception. So hopefully we'll survive. I think it'll be fun.
We got our cooling towels with us and our little neck fan.
Neck fan. So hopefully that helps.
Let's go see how tall you are, buddy.
I think you're a Reese.
I don't know. Think?
I think Reese's was 42 inches. Yeah. Adam's a Reese's.
Adam's a Reese's. Mama's favorite.
Okay, you're a Reese, bud. So anything that has a Reese's on it means you can go on it.
Scan wristband at a green one.
Okay, so we're getting a locker here. You buy a wristband out of this machine right here, and then it will tell you which locker to go. And it's 25 for a large. I think it was 18 for a small, so not bad for the day. Locker 44, that's our home for the day. Okay, you scan here, and that will open your locker with your wristband. You want to do the Starship America? Oh yeah, that one looks pretty good. So I think Mama can go on that one with you. Or Dada, one of us. Number 7, okay. All right, Adam and I are in ship number 7.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fly high in the sky, aren't we?
Yes. And number 7. Oh, it can't go higher.
It's gonna go high now.
Nope, it's not.
Oh, not yet. Here we go.
Whoa!
There we go.
High.
That is way up high. Can we go back down? Oh, that's as high as it goes. All right, maybe down? Now you're on the balloon ride. Are you excited? You got the blue one. Okay, have fun.
Wait, does this ride go really high?
Not really high. All right, have fun.
Did it only go some high?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay? I'll see you when you're done.
I'll see you when you're done.
Hi, Adam. Is that fun, Adam? Adam, how was that balloon ride?
Fun.
Yeah? Was that one better than the Starship America? Which one did you like better? Why did you like that one better?
Because it goes very, 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 very.
Yeah, you went very high on that one. Okay, well, it looks like you had a good time on both of them. Look for what?
Look at the yellow face.
What about it?
It's mad.
Oh, okay. Is that one you're gonna pick? Is that the one you're gonna go in? Okay. All right, are you ready for the Misfit bug?
Yes.
Does that one spin? I don't think it spins.
Okay, so this is a nice
Okay, you're in?
I'm in.
Okay, let me strap that behind you. All right, bud, have fun on this swing thing.
Okay, I
Yay! How's that ride, Adam? Oh wait, it's going kind of fast.
Yeah, Mommy just went on a really intense ride.
Yeah, what ride did you go on? Oh my god, it must have been memorable.
Well, the ride is memorable.
Candymonium? Was it Candymonium?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Okay, so how was it?
Oh, it was really good. First off, you don't have to wait outside in the sun.
Oh, that's nice.
You're like enclosed, like there's not even sun on the side of you. There's like walls and like a thing above you, and they got fans in there. So it wasn't like a really hot wait.
But it was a long way. You must have been waiting almost an hour, right?
Was it?
Probably. We've gone on 4 rides now, so.
Wow.
And a couple of them had, well, one of them had a really long wait.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably been. And we sat down and ate some chips and drank. So yeah, it's probably been about an hour.
Wow. Yeah. So but yeah, you get on it, and it's like 4 people to a row. And basically, this ride, you're kind of like riding, you know, sitting upright and, you know, on top of the coaster. So anyway, you go up the hill, which is this really steep, intensive hill, and it doesn't go slow. It's not like super fast, but it goes kind of fast going up a really steep hill like that. And then yeah, I was so scared when we got to the top because we were up so high and going up too fast for my liking. I closed my eyes for the first hill.
I can't say that. I probably would too.
And then I had my eyes open, and I mean there was a bunch of hills, and like every time you go over a hill, it's like, woof, like. That whole ride, you're like, there's lots of intense moments throughout the whole thing.
Wow, so it was a good one.
It was a good one. I think you need to go on it.
Maybe I will.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot to choose from, and I don't think I'll be able to go on all of them, so maybe I'll go on ones that you don't go on, but we'll see.
Okay.
But I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
I know, that one does look tempting. It looked like a lot of fun, so I might go try it. No, so I think you mentioned it when you went on the roller coaster, and I've noticed it on the few rides that we've gone on Adam. The park is very shaded with a lot of trees, which is really awesome. And one of the things I was worried about is it's gonna be wide open, with no trees, which is gonna be baking in the sun in these long lines, because the lines have been long for a lot of the rides.
Yeah.
But a lot of the rides have been in shade, which is great with all the trees. So I've really enjoyed that part of it. I mean, half the time you're walking around, you can't even tell you're in an amusement park because there's so many trees, and then all of a sudden there's rides. So it's kind of
that's been nice. And we do have a bit of a breeze today, so that's helpful.
It hasn't been that bad so far with the heat. It's been bearable. The place kind of gives off Candy Lake vibes a little bit. Obviously, much nicer, themed much nicer, much better. Better rides and everything, but I think because of the trees and the games and stuff that they have, it kind of gives me Canopy vibes a little bit, doesn't it? So it feels like home a little bit, almost. Yeah. We were just saying how much this place reminded us of Canopy Lake, and this is a very similar ride to the Rooster ride at Canopy Lake. Paint Rooster on these carts, and it's the Rooster ride at Canopy Lake. This is considered a mild thrill ride.
Okay.
So is this gonna all of a sudden turn into a roller coaster as we're going, or what?
I asked him why he didn't go on the Mighty Beast. He said it's kind of a babyish ride.
I said that.
Oh.
But he said he wanted to go on it, and then he said he didn't want to go on it, and I was like, well, that's okay. That's probably kind of a baby ride. And he's like, okay. So yeah, now that's his reason for not wanting to go on, I guess.
Yeah.
Someone needs to invent something that's made for amusement parks. That's like a stool thing that maybe like hugs your leg, and you can just like, as you're standing in line and you need to take a quick little break, you can just kind of plop your butt down, take the load off of your legs, and then be able to get up easily, walk a couple steps that you have to walk while you're in line, and then be able to just kind of set right back down. They have like a peg leg stool thing, but
what?
I don't know if that's exactly what. I don't know. I gotta think of it like design-wise in my mind, but it's $1 million idea.
It's really not, because it already exists.
I've never seen anyone in a park with something that kind of pops out of their pants and they can kind of sit on.
Well, I haven't seen anybody use one of those things, but they do sell them on Amazon.
Okay. But I never see them in the parks. And I'm telling you, if
doesn't make it $1 million idea.
If one person created it and everybody saw like, oh my God, that guy looks quick and comfortable sitting in his line, it would take off. We're gonna take a nice little trip around the park in this nice open air, breezy monorail. It's shaded though, so I like that part. So it should be a little cooler than walking around the sun. So I went to Chickie and Pete's in the park, and I got the buffalo boneless wings, which are supposedly famous. And then I got the world famous crab fries, which look like crinkle cut fries with some kind of seasoning on them. I think I heard that it's Old Bay, right? Old Bay seasoning. So we're gonna check these out. Start with the buffalo wings. They look pretty good. And I got ranch. They had a bunch of different options for dipping sauces. I went with ranch. Oh, that's pretty good. Not too spicy. Actually pretty good flavor too. Good crunch, coated well, right? So sometimes you get the buffalo wings and it's like you can see the lines and they didn't really put enough on to even coat the thing. So coated well, good flavor, good crunchiness. They seem kind of fresh. I'm happy with it. Those are good. Let's try the crab fries. I don't know what this dipping sauce is. I'm kind of nervous to try it.
Why?
Because you know me, I don't like to venture out and eat things I don't know. It feels like it might be a mayo or something.
Oh, that's probably really good then.
I don't know what it is.
Let me try.
It might just be cheese.
It is cheese.
Just like melted cheese?
I guess so.
Yeah, okay. Now my stomach's not turned because I know it's cheese. I thought it was some kind of mayo. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I mean, these aren't the best fries I've ever had.
Oh, they're not bad.
They're not bad. I mean, they're crinkle cut fries with. I like the Old Bay on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had Old Bay on fries before. Usually seasoned salt. I've had many times, but not Old Bay. I do like it. Yeah. I think they're good. The whole thing was $32, I think, for the boneless wings, the fries, and this. But honestly, this is probably enough for 2 people. So I feel like the prices are slightly high here, but not crazy. Yeah, not ridiculous. So. Again, I feel like this would feed 2 people and you'd be fine. So I just got off of the Jolly Rancher Remix. Wow, my Disney. Oh, there's another coaster going by. So you go up, you go around the loops. I think you can see it in the background. and then you go up a hill, and then it stops, and then you come backwards. So that was intense. Going forward, it was cool because they back you up out of the where you load, right? And then you fly through where you load, and then you go through a couple loops, and then you go up a hill, and then you stop. Backwards, I've never experienced it like that before, like going through loop-de-loops like that backwards. It is a much different feeling. And now I'm really dizzy. But it was worth it. I mean, it was cool. I definitely feel like I'm getting a little old for roller coasters. I was so nervous. I almost told them, I'm just gonna get off. But I didn't. I stuck through it and I did it. And I'm glad I did, but that was intense. I'm sweating. I was shaking getting off there, dizzy. I was like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. But it was fun. It was worth it. I think you should try it. Adam, so what about what's going on? You didn't like the Zips ride? Adam, what was the matter with it?
It was too high.
It was too high?
Yeah.
And a little too fast for you?
A little too fast.
Yeah. Oh, but it make your belly tickle a little bit? You didn't like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I enjoyed it. I think Mama enjoyed it. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, it was fun, but I was kind of, you know, concerned about him, so it kind of, you know, took away from the ride a little bit because I was like, oh man, he's terrified.
I didn't know it went forward and backwards. So when we stopped to go backwards, I was like, oh, I wonder if she told him to. Then we went backwards. And then I was like, oh, okay, that's normal. Adam found the Hersheypark bell. Can you ring it? You're not tall enough. All right, so we spent the afternoon at the water park here at Hersheypark. I didn't record any of it because I always feel a little iffy about recording people in their bathing suits. Plus, I'm not a big fan of being in my bathing suit on camera as well. But we had a lot of fun. We did the lazy river, 2 rounds with that. It was a little bit of a line to get on, but that was nice.
Yeah, a real long line.
Yeah. But and then we did the water coaster.
Oh, yeah, another long line, but incredible.
That was well worth the line. That was a really fun water coaster. I've never done a water coaster before, so I don't know how it compares to others, but I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah. What do you think that we were there probably a couple hours and only got those 2 things done?
Yeah, probably about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lines were a little long. I mean, it's
really
almost
long.
100 degrees. So everybody migrated to the water park. So I think we kind of knew that when we went over there. But even just getting a little bit wet didn't matter. It helped cool off a lot.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's why everybody else was doing it. So we did the same thing. One little thing that I've noticed, and I mentioned it to you while we were in line there, a lot of the lines here, the way that they rope them off, they put these big poles with chains on it, and not like wimpy chains, strong chains that can hold the weight of a very heavy person. And I wish all parks would do that because, and I'm sure they didn't do this on purpose, right? I'm sure it was complete accident. It's just how they decided that they were gonna make their cues. But you can lean on them because they're so strong that you can take the weight off your feet, which is always a problem when I'm in long lines, that I can take the weight off my feet. And at all times today, I never felt like my legs were hurting me because I could always take the weight off my feet. So, kudos. It's a great idea. I know, again, I don't think it was something that they did on purpose, but if they did, great job. So we're here for dinner at the Chocolatier, which is, I think this is inside the park. We kind of left the park, but we're not outside the park. I don't know, but it's a place you need to reserve, or I think reservations are recommended. So we reserved it today and we were able to get a time, no problem. But they got a delicious menu. It looks like they put a lot of different Hershey candies into the meals. So like there's some really interesting things on the menu. So we're gonna try that out for dinner tonight. I'll tell you what I'm getting, I think.
This? You're going with salmon.
Heath bar crusted. What is that you're looking at?
Probably the best thing ever made. A Reese's Take 5 chicken sandwich. Which Reese's Take 5 in themselves is incredible. But listen to this. It's Reese's peanut butter and jalapeno caramel grilled chicken, Hershey's chocolate drizzled house bacon, leaf lettuce on a pretzel roll.
That sounds good. Is that what you're gonna get?
Well, no, because I really want the filet mignon that I've been looking forward to having a steak tonight, so...
What does that have on it? Hershey's cocoa spice rubbed? Oh,
yeah.
That does sound good.
But it also has a chocolate porter steak sauce.
Oh, what was the other thing that you were thinking you wanted to...
Oh, the other thing, this is like, oh my gosh, like, I need more time here. I also want to do the Reese's Peanut Butter Crunch Burger, because I have had a burger with peanut butter on it, thought that it was going to be the most disgusting thing. It sounds nasty. Peanut butter and burger, like, incredible. Peanut butter on a burger is actually really good.
So what's your decision going to be?
Well, my decision is still going to be the filet, because I really want to have a steak tonight.
Okay, but you're going to leave here with a lot of regret.
I say we come back again.
Okay. Well, maybe. We'll see.
My eyes are drooling.
Yeah, so I ordered this, what was it called? The Reese's Big Cup Mocktail?
Yeah.
Oh, and yours is here too.
Oh, mine's here. Thank you. Wow, and that's mine. I got a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Old Fashioned.
It's got a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup right in it.
Sure does. I think.
I'm going alcohol free because I'm driving. Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
It feels like I'm sucking in a bunch of whipped cream. I didn't get any real peanut butter in it, but I'm sure it's in there. There's a lot on top. Oh, this is like dessert though.
Look. A grandfather.
Peanut butter pieces on top, some drizzled peanut butter, a lot of whipped cream, fudge all over the place. Yeah, it's delicious.
Number one, I'm not an old-fashioned kind of drinker, but this had the peanut butter screwball, so
yeah, screwball.
It's kind of like a week of whiskey.
Yeah.
Is it even really a whiskey? I don't know, but yeah, it was intriguing, and it has a peanut butter cup in it. So I mean, that sounds incredible. So let's try it. I like.
And that was called what? The Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Old Fashioned?
Yeah. That's really good.
You taste the screwball?
Oh yeah.
Peanut buttery?
Yep. But chocolatey. I'm getting chocolate too. Like, it's good. Yeah.
All right.
And cheese and fries.
Kids mac and cheese. Okay.
And I did decide for French fries because the only side with the mac and cheese was the fries.
Okay. Do you want to try a bite and see if it's any good?
Yeah, and I forgot
It looks like right up your alley, like craft.
How is it? Good stuff?
Not bad.
Okay. Okay, it's not bad.
And it's really, really good.
What did Mama end up going with?
Filet mignon.
Wow, after all those choices, that's what you settled on.
Yeah. It looks so good.
Yeah, that does look delicious. Comes with potatoes and what is it?
Summer squash and zucchini.
Okay, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I went with the Heath Bar salmon in this Hershey Kiss plate, which looks amazing. Looks like it's cast iron, so I might have cooked it in there. Came with fingerling potatoes and also summer squash zucchini tomato mix.
I'm not good at explaining foods and their flavors.
Yeah.
But this sauce is just incredible. I don't know.
It's like a chocolate sauce.
A chocolate porter steak sauce.
Well.
I don't know really what that entails. Obviously chocolate and porter, but hey, it's delicious.
Wow. All right, so the verdict on my salmon. I thought it was pretty good. Salmon was cooked very well. And the Heath bar and nuts were very good on top. I feel like it was missing something though, like the sauce. It was a little bit on the dry side, and it wasn't because the salmon was cooked too much, because that was very moist. It just felt like it was a little missing something. But it was overall good. Good nut flavor and a little hint of Heath mixed in on top. It was really good. Potatoes were good, cooked well. I needed a little bit of salt, so there wasn't a ton of seasoning on them, but overall I think they were pretty good. And the vegetables were summer squash, zucchini. They were good. It was just regular roasted vegetables, so nothing fancy there. But it was nice actually to get a little bit of Heath bar and nuts in all your bites, because it kind of fell all over everything. So that was kind of a nice touch. So it was overall pretty good. Nothing I would write home about, but I thought it was pretty good. You get 2 drops, bud. And you get 1 prize out of those 2 drops.
Can he reach?
I don't know. Oh yeah, he can.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
You gotta lay it, yep, put it in the slot.
Put it in the slot.
There you go. There it goes. Up.
Up.
There we go.
All right,
4. Try your other one. 3. You get 3 or 4.
All right.
So you either
You
get the
3
bear
or 4. A bear or the pillow?
or the pillow.
Hello.
All right.
Okay.
Good. Thank you.
choice.
This park is so large. We scraped the surface today with what we were able to do in day 1. And we'll try to get as much as we can on day 2. But I still think there's gonna be a ton of stuff we don't get to do. But I've been impressed with the rides. They have, some modern rides, but then there's, the classics. Right? Adam and I just got off the Scrambler. They're about to go on the Tilt-A-Whirl right now. So it's a good mix of new and old that I really enjoy. You get kind of that nostalgic feel, of like old parks. Again, reminds me a little bit of Canopy Lake, or if you're not familiar with that, just those old parks from the 50s, 60s. You kind of get those feelings, but then they have the modern and so many roller coasters, and so it's a good mix of the new and old. How was that ride?
I should have watched it. Very dizzy.
Yeah? It looked like you guys were whipping around pretty good.
Yeah, did you hear me screaming?
Yes. The whole park did.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, it was pretty loud.
That was funny.
Adam, did you like that? What did you say?
Made him a little dizzy. He's just copying what I said.
Okay. All right, so we finished up our first day at Hersheypark. It just closed on us. It's a little after 9, so we're heading back. Overall, it was a pretty fun day, I think. Yeah, so I think we'll hold off on our final ratings until after day 2. But we will say, I think for this video, I think we all had fun.
Yep.
It's a fun park, right? So we did like it.
Yeah.
Now, is it the best of the best as far as the parks we've gone to? I guess you have to watch the day 2 video and find out.